Hello everyone, this is Professor Atman Shah. I teach economics at St. Xavier's College, Autonomous, Ahmedabad. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to perform one sample t-test in SPSS. You can find my videos on the concepts of various statistical tools and economics. Links are given in the description. So let's begin with the meaning of one sample t-test. One sample t-test compares the observed mean with the population mean to determine whether the two means are statistically significantly different. Suppose we want to check whether the consumption expenditure of a particular locality is $66 per day. Now to test this, we need to collect the data from the locality, from the particular locality. So suppose we have collected the data of 10 people from the same locality, and now we want to check whether the consumption, the average consumption expenditure of this particular locality is $66 per day or not. So here we want to compare the observed mean with the population mean. The observed mean can be calculated from the given data that we have collected, and population mean is given, that is 66. Now what is null hypothesis in this example? The null hypothesis is the consumption, the average consumption expenditure is $66 per day, or mu is equal to 66, against the alternative hypothesis that the average consumption expenditure is significantly different from 66 per day, or mu is not equal to 66. Now, how to perform one sample t-test in SPSS? So here we have created two variables. First is ID and second is consumption expenditure. So we have 10 observations and the consumption expenditure associated with each observation. Now to perform one sample t-test, go to Analyze, Compare Means, and one sample t-test. Again, Analyze, Compare Means, one sample t-test. Once you click on one sample t-test, this dialog box will appear. Now, the test variable is the variable that we want to check, that we want to test. So here we want to test whether the average consumption expenditure is $66 per day or not. So our consumption expenditure is the test variable. So select this consumption expenditure, click on this arrow. So this variable will come to test variable box. The test value is the given population mean. In our example, it is 66. Now click on options. By default, the confidence interval percentage is 95. You can change it as per your requirement. Here it is 95. This means that alpha is equal to 0.05, and we continue with this level of significance. So click on continue. Now to generate the output, click on OK. So how to interpret the output of one sample t-test? The first box, this first table, shows the descriptive statistics, that is mean, standard deviation, and standard error of mean. We know that the population mean is 66. The observed mean is 67. And we want to check whether there is any significant difference between these two or not. Now the t-value, the t-statistic is 0.889. The degree of freedom is 9, that is n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. The p-value, the significant value is 0.397. Now this value is higher than the level of significance, that is alpha. In our example, the level of significance alpha is equal to 0.05. This value is higher than 0.05. So we fail to reject the null hypothesis. Now, what is null hypothesis in our example? The null hypothesis is the average consumption expenditure is $66 per day, and we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So we conclude that the average consumption expenditure of this particular locality is $66 per day. So this is how we can perform one sample t-test and interpret the result. If you like my video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Crack Economics by Atman Shah. Thank you.